welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a what I eat in a day for you guys, and I actually just got home a little bit ago from the gym and I already got my PJs on for the day. Here's the deal. It's late. This is late for me. It is almost 1 o'clock and I have not eaten today. Now, technically I did have coffee this morning and a little bit of flax milk in it. So I do try to follow intermittent fasting where I only eat from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. But technically I kind of break that rule a little bit by adding a little milk to my coffee. I'm a rebel. No, but so there's that. But technically I've not really eaten anything and I'm starving, but I actually did not make it to the gym today till late. And so I'm completely thrown off, you guys. So I'm gonna have some of these oranges because I'm starving now. And there's probably about 2 in here. I'd say 1.5 or 2. I like to have them ready to go for when you're super hungry. You just need a little something, something. I thought this would be like just a cool kickback style one for you guys. I know you guys love these videos, so I hope you enjoy this. It's not gonna be all like, you know, fancy. But I had mentioned to you guys on my last haul, which went up 2 days ago, that I was gonna kind of play with my diet a little bit in comparison to what it's been the last like 8 months. But with that, I don't know entirely how this is all gonna go. Basically, in a nutshell, what I'm looking to kind of change up is lowering my fats a little bit. Now, I have mentioned to you guys a lot over the past few months that like I really like eating kind of higher fat, high protein, high fat, and moderate carb. I'm just over here with my oranges. But I kind of want to see what happens with bringing my fats down a little bit, but not to say they're going to be gone, because that's just not going to happen. I actually really enjoy eating a good amount of fats. I think it's really helped my body, like with hormonal things, and I've been very regular now. This is something that, you know, was never a thing for me, and I just feel that this diet of higher fat, higher protein has been working for me. But I have noticed that the past month or so, I just feel a little bit soft. So it's like I go to the gym, I go hard, although today was an off day, it just was. I couldn't find my rhythm. But I've just noticed in the past month or so, and I did post my most recent like progress photo on my Instagram, so be sure you're following me there for the end of December. And I just feel like, you know, when I'm comparing the pictures, of course, it's night and day of like 8 months ago, yes, but I just feel like I'm getting a little softer. And I don't really like that, especially when I'm working really hard and, you know, lifting heavy and all that. But I'm just kind of like, I'm wondering if like, yes, I might be getting results on the scale. That's great. I'm happy with that. But you know, you want kind of the best of all of it, right? And I talked to my coach about it too. And he was like, you know, you need to probably lower your fats a little bit. Here's where things get really tricky. I eat typically about 80 grams or so of fat a day most days. Now, I still keep my calorie deficit. So at the end of the day, fat loss has been happening, which is the goal when you're on a weight loss journey, yes. But I'm trying to kind of do a little bit of both. I'm trying to lose weight while bulking. It can be done. It's very difficult though, I got to admit, and you know, have the physique that I want. So this is just kind of going to be some trial and error for a little bit. The problem is with eating vegan and trying to keep your protein high to fuel that muscle and rebuild that muscle and have the gains of muscle. It's really hard to find, I find so far, vegan protein sources that are high in protein but also low in fat. That is tough. And so this is going to be an experiment over the next few months of how I'm going to do this. And so I'm sorry for like the long intro, but I wanted to kind of preface like what I'm changing up a little bit or trying to change. And there may be some days where it doesn't happen, and there may be some days where it's like, oh, I got this. It's going to be some trial and error. With that, I think what will happen most likely is I'm going to try to get that protein higher. That's really a big focus for me. And when I say higher, it's just more in like what's actually recommended, not like something crazy really. And then I'm going to also probably end up raising my carbs a little bit, which I'm not like worried about because I don't even think that it'll be even considered really like high carb, high protein diet, I think it'll just be a little bit more, which makes sense because if I'm lowering one, usually one will also go up, you know? So I'm gonna try to get my fats to, I'm gonna start around the 50 range. That may be high to some people, that may be low to some people, but that's where I'm gonna like gauge to like be at by the end of the day, and we'll see what happens. So I hope that makes sense. And I would love your feedback of some high protein vegan options that are lower in fat. Good luck. You know what I mean? What I thought I would do instead of starting my day with oatmeal like I always do, don't get me wrong, the oatmeal ain't going anywhere, but I want to try starting my day with a little bit higher of a protein meal. And like just start my day off like that and see how I feel throughout the day. Am I satisfied? Am I happy? Whatever. Typically I'd eat a little bit earlier than this, but just one of those days. So I'm gonna go ahead and make actually a piece of this Ezekiel bread, which I'm kind of excited about because I don't eat bread very much. I'm gonna put some avocado on this, I believe. I think so, or maybe peanut butter, but that's a fat, but so is avocado. Go with me, this is how my brain works. And I'm gonna put either avocado on it, maybe some hemp seeds, or I'll do peanut butter and maybe some banana. We'll see, I haven't decided yet. And I'm gonna make a scramble. Just like a tofu scramble, very, very simple, not even a lot. And I'm gonna put that on top and, or, you know, with it. And I'm gonna eat these oranges because they're bomb. Yeah, tofu, of course, much more protein packed. Show you how that works for me. Put a little nutritional yeast on it. Great B12, also protein. Here, I have some high protein organic tofu from Trader Joe's. This one does have a little bit more protein than just like standard tofu. Okay, so let me show you guys a really quick way to make a scramble. Super, super quick. So I'm gonna take about a serving size of tofu here and just crumble this into my pan. And this right here is 15 grams of protein in itself. And we're just gonna turn that on and brown it up a little bit. Put a little bit of milk in it like you would probably scrambled eggs. I think that's what people do. And I'm also going to add a little bit of turmeric to it. And what that's gonna do is give it the eggy color. Now you can definitely add like black salt to this, which will give it the sulfur-like taste like eggs. But I just actually like the taste of tofu scramble like this. But see how it gets that yellowish color then? I'm gonna put the little bit of nutritional yeast on it as well. A couple tablespoons of that. I'm gonna put a little bit more liquid. I love nutritional yeast now. I used to hate it in the beginning, but now I really like it. All right, so that is basically done now. And I'm gonna toast up some bread. Okay, so I decided I'm gonna do half an avocado on the toast, but I think what I'm gonna get my peanut butter fix is I'm gonna make myself a protein shake as well. I will probably be having 2 of these a day now, just again, to get that protein up, but keep the fats relatively low. And so I'm gonna take my peanut butter Orgain protein powder and a little bit of this PB Fit just to add even more to it. And I just like to make mine with a little bit of ice and water. I don't add anything else to it. I don't think it needs it. I think the Orgain protein powder tastes amazing, and my bread over here is staying warm. That's good. So I'm gonna put that in here. So that is 2 scoops of the protein powder and 2 scoops of the PB Fit. And I'm gonna top it with a little bit of hemp seeds as well. So that is going to be meal number 1. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to kind of make this up as I go, and I want to bring you guys along. At the end of the day, these are still great vegan meal ideas. It's just for me right now. I'm trying to play with my macros a little bit, and I got to bring you guys along. So again, tofu scramble, Ezekiel bread, half an avocado, about a tablespoon or so of hemp seeds, a little bit of mandarin oranges, and my protein shake. I will put the total of all of that here for you guys, just in case you are curious, but I'm gonna grub. I am so hungry. So it is almost 4 o'clock now, and that meal actually really satisfied me, guys. And actually, when I input it all into my Cronometer, I have to admit, that is a very, I would still say maybe the fat is a little high on the meal in total, but it was very, very satisfying. Now I can just kind of watch the rest of the day to kind of offset it. But it really was great in like the micronutrients too. It was very packed. It really was. So I just noticed that. But it is, like I said, about 4 o'clock, and I am actually going to have one more shake. And I think I'm going to go ahead and have my Orgain one again, the peppermint hot cocoa one. So this is like a holiday one that they had. Very good. I'm on my last tub. That's my 3rd one. And I'm also going to have my Nugo Slim Bar. If you are new here, I absolutely love these. These are my hands down favorite protein bar. They have 18 grams of protein, only 3 grams of sugar, 6 fiber, and 5 net carbs. And to me, it tastes like a candy bar meets a Girl Scouts Thin Mint. So I'm going to have that as my little kind of like snack. And then Nate should be home for dinner tonight. And I'm hoping he'll make maybe some rice, maybe the banza pasta instead of rice. We'll see. I'm kind of feeling rice though. And like a big veggie mess, we call it, which I love to have. And he does it really good. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll check in. All right, guys. So change of plans. And that's a sock on the ground. Anyway, I wanted something different. It just kind of came over me, and I wanted a little this, little that, little whatever. And I think with whatever diet plan you follow, you should always give your body what it wants in some form. So, you know, lay easy on the cake and stuff, but you know, a little bite won't kill you. So, by the way, this is something that I do pretty much at the beginning of the week, and I do it throughout the week as needed. Between my kiddo, myself, and my husband, you know, we really go through a lot of this prepped stuff. So, but I also find that if I keep this stuff in the fridge like this, we are just so much more apt to eat it. So I definitely recommend it. And please thumbs up if you want to see some more food prep videos. Sometimes I feel like they can get a little repetitive because I kind of do the same things, but I know a lot of you really like to see different ideas. So I am all about it. Anyway, I'm going to do 200 grams of cubed up, and I do have my food scale here, cubed up sweet potatoes that I did the other day. And I am actually going to lightly spray these in a little bit of like cooking oil, maybe some garlic powder, paprika. I love that combo, and put these in my air fryer. I'm going to put them in the air fryer at 400 degrees for about 10 minutes and see where they're at, maybe a little bit longer. I'm going to do half a cup of lentils. These are just the steamed lentils ready to go from Trader Joe's. I'm going to heat them up though. Although I do love them cold, I love them on salads. I'm going to have half a cup of black beans, and I'm going to put these together, I think. And I'm going to put like maybe some chili powder on it. Just sounds really good to me. I'm going to have some carrots, just raw. Sounds good. I'm going to also cook up some asparagus and do that with a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of lemon. It is my favorite combo. I love it. And then I'm going to do that with like a side salad with a little bit of olives. Love my olives. And a little bit of hemp seeds on top. And then I didn't pull it out, but I will top that with a little bit of rice vinegar, which is what I like to use for dressing. It's very good to me. Give it a shot. I think you will be a person that does love or hate it. But I personally love it, and it's a 0-calorie dressing option, which is bomb. So let's get into this. Nate's working a little later than expected, and so I'm like, nope, we gotta eat. We gotta go. So let's do this.
Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me.
So this was 10 minutes at 400 degrees. I want to show you. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I actually like split that one open and it's super soft and ready to go. So I'm just going to leave it in here just to stay warm. And I have my beans heating up and I have my asparagus going. So, I mean, I'm not trying to say that this is like perfection, but I mean, it's kind of close. Doesn't that look really, really good? There's nothing more satisfying too than a full plate, you know? And this is like really, really good, clean food with just a dash of ketchup because, you know, not perfection, like I said. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this What I Eat in a Day. This should do it for me. Sometimes I will tell you though, a good snack at night when you just do get that craving, a little bit of popcorn can always be good. It happens. But I actually think this is going to completely satisfy me. So this is dinner tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do give it a thumbs up, guys. Please be sure you're subscribed so you do not miss any future videos. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so, so much for watching. And I will see you guys very, very soon.
Looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run. This is what we